Tennessee Titans and the New Orleans Saints. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from the Superdome. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Chuck to the air right away. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Let's go. Right back to him on 1st down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Throwing on 2nd down, Chuck. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Go! A short one that is caught by Fannin. Still going. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
6 yards.
That is a big gainer for the Saints. 36 yards.
At the 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Check.
Operating out of the gun, this is Chuck. That one underthrown and intercepted. And the Titans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
At their own 1-yard line.
Swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. His drive will start on the ground, up the sideline at the 35. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Shough. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
In punt formation.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. And will come out to the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Ward. That one incomplete. Good job. Pittsburgh there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. That one caught. It's Chimere Dike. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Titans sending out their punter. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Whoa. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield.
That's good for a
What a way to
Saints
kick off a
first
drive. That's a
down.
gain of 30 and another first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. That's to his tight end, Juwan Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. What a drop. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his fourth rushing touchdown of the year. Not going for two. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. Saints will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Oh, a loose football. Looks like the Saints have come up with the football. They did.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught to the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. On the ground, this is Kendre Miller to the 5-yard line.
Cody Barton on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 5-yard line.
He's got it at the 3. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Third and 3.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. Third down, and here is Shuck to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Saints. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Okay, break. Ready.
On first down, Ward. That is caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Titans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
His kick is good. Makes the score Saints 16, Titans 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here is Shuck on first and 10. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good for a Saints.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
On first and 10, here's Shuck. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down. That is caught right side. That's Famine. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Leads to second.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try the right side this time. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
A 6-yard gain brings up third and
goal. Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal.
19. Check out.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will score again. Touchdown, New Orleans. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now a handoff running right. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's caught over the middle by Iomatter. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
Bronco 80. Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. That one caught by Iomatter. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field,
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
so not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On play action, it's Shough. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
On the state. Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Check out.
The show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A loss of 2.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
72.
They'll go with him again. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans get it back to within 9.
Saints 23, Titans 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
That's good.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
41-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Chuck quick to Olave. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Titans.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Chuck looking to throw on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot that they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 2nd and 4. To the air again is Chuck. Left side into the hands of Olave. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing again, Chuck. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Miller. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown Saints. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Like Panther 11, Panther 11.
On first down, it's Ward. His pass, caught. It's Chigokonkwo. No signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The field goal unit is out for the Titans. Saints going to use their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This a 57-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they do not cut into the deficit. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 30. First down, Titans.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
On first and 10, Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Ward to throw again. No chance at all. He'll go down. Nakobe Dean getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts to talk things over before third down.
him tight. Trap 60, trap 60.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll get that complete to Mason Tipton. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these...
That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Mason Tipton. Touchdown Titans. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball's going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control over the soul.
On first down, Shuck. A short one that is caught by Fanning. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that was a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Here's second and 4 from the 24.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Go! 72. You're ready to speed. You're ready to speed.
The right side to Olave. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Another Saints first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. From the gun, it's shot. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Chuck gonna throw it on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it on in. Aaron Bannon. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Saints 37, Titans 22.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll Through the end zone, it's a touchback.
Okay, break. Here we go, here we go. Ready, right?
Now, first down throw for Ward. Middle of the field, he's got Okonkwo. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Titans, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Ward. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's Ward now on second down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is caught. What a throw. Mason Tipton. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Your body is at your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding on overseas. You feel alive like you can.
Here he goes. Finding room across midfield. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 48.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown Saints. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
29.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Come on, come on.
From the gun, here's Ward. That one caught by Iomatter. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
His finds receiver, that's DK. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25.
It's a gain of 18.
2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Tennessee.
1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
To the air again, Ward. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Ready?
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. That is caught, and he will score. Game on. Kick Okonkwo. Touchdown, Titans. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Big 2-point conversion now coming for the Titans.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Again, it's Ward. Out to his right. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Pickoff by the rookie out of Ole Miss. He's to midfield. Inside the 30.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you can see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30. 28-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Bison.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, like, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They will run the drop play with Miller. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. Handoff here, up the middle. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain there of 11. First down, New Orleans.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Inside the 30. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
42.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Simmons on the stop.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
And the Saints.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes remain. in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Bring down that time, surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
19 Lions.
They'll indeed go, and it is shut. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
They'll drop to throw. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
On 1st down, it's Ward. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On 2nd down, here's Ward. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down.
70.
Throwing again is Ward. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're that's what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This a potential game winner. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is shut. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away. And he's taken down. Now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 30-yard line.
To throw is shut. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Mustang 19. Watch the motion.
To the air is shot. He'll air one out for Palmer. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Titans are right back in this one.
1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. They walk away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.